video, and in today's video it's a Patreon update, because the Patreon has been like the biggest thing that saved this channel this season. It's because of you guys, and because of you guys I've got to do so many experiences, and in turn have been able to have so many cool life experiences that I would have never had before. The channel was actually going to stop if it wasn't for the Patreon, and now we're at the point where it's needed to go to the next level, because with the Patreon now, if you guys back it now, it can become a 100 game a season away days. It's gotten to that point now where there's still some money stockpiled from last season. The games are starting in 2 or 3 weeks of Europa League qualifiers, and if you guys can support it even more, then we can do 100 games in a season. And I'm going to explain the pros and cons of a Patreon in this video, and there's been so many changes to the perks and just what a Patreon is, because last time I didn't explain it very well. And yeah, this is a chance for you guys to get involved with it, to see more content and get some cool perks as well. But yeah, first of all, what is a Patreon? Patreon is a platform that allows content creators such as myself, whether it be on YouTube, blogs, making comics online or whatever, to have their fans support them to help them further themselves and create more content and dedicate more time to it in return for some cool perks. And my perks that we spoke about later in the video. But Patreon is a monthly subscription based thing where, so say you donated $5 to me a month, that would then be taken out every month. So if you don't want to do that donation every month, then you have to cancel your own donation. So say you want to do a one-time donation of $5, that's fine, but then after you've done your $5 you then have to cancel it. So, but yeah, there's 3 tiers of it, and we'll talk about them in a second. Well yeah, let's just talk about the tiers now. Tier 1, we used to be $2.50, now it's $1. And this one I'm hoping is going to be the most popular tier. It doesn't get you anything specifically, I can't offer you anything for $1 a month, but I can say to you that it is going to be the biggest one if a load of you can get behind it. If you can just donate $1 a month to me, sound like one of them appeal adverts, but if you can donate $1 a month to me, then seriously, imagine if 80 people did that, that's like 5 games a month. If 80 people donated $1 a month, that's like 5 games a month. So if you're one of the people watching this, you're like, I don't have much money. If you can donate $1 a month, that is massive in the grand scheme of things. Like if you don't vote, you can't moan. If you don't vote, your vote doesn't change anything. If you don't donate $1, then you probably think that's not really worth anything, but that $1 would be huge to me personally. But yeah, we're on to the bigger tiers now, where you get to begin to get perks. I've changed this now. So last season was the unedited away days. There was a bit of confusion behind them, because essentially at the end of the season and pretty much from the first few weeks onwards, I wasn't getting enough content to make an unedited version of it for you guys. So for this time, there's going to be $5 a month, and you get access to all the unedited extras of an away day. So some weeks there might not be some, but pretty much every week now from now onwards, I'm going to deliberately record more B-roll and more footage so that there's more unedited access for you guys. So essentially you get an extended away day for $5 a month. And also your name is going to be put in a credits at the end of every single away day, which is going to be made by me. I'm going to make a graphic thing, so every single away day person, because the videos don't have an outro right now, it just goes to black. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to make an outro for all away days videos, and in that there's going to be a dedication to every patron, so your name will actually be featured in every single away days video. So for $5 a month. Also, just going to interject quickly, if you're a current Patreon, your donation is no longer valid. So you need to go and re-enter into one of the tiers, because that's how it's just done. So you need to currently change your donation thing right now. You need to go onto the site, and you won't be charged for this month, but you also won't be donating to the Patreon. So yeah. Tier 3 is the top tier. It's a huge commitment for you for $10 a month, but it gets you access to some really cool stuff. So a lot of you have seen the score predictions in the Patrons this video, from the Patrons in this season, and some of them have been edited with motion graphics because that wasn't by me. But if this season, for the Patreon score predictions, they're not going to be some bold white text on the screen, they're going to be motion graphics every time. So if you want your score prediction every video, you get an email before, about 3 hours before kickoff every Saturday. This season's going to be emailed to you on a Friday, so enough you can get your score predictions in. You're going to get your score predictions put in a video, and it's really simple. I email you on your email that you use to sign up to Patreon, and then I'll say what's your score prediction for the video, and then you'll say blah blah blah, and then from that point onwards we'll go from there. Also, for the top tier, your name will also be put in the outro and the end credits, and also there is now going to be a specific Away Days WhatsApp group for this. You're probably like, why would you want that? But if you want to be added to it, you can. All you have to do is donate to the top tier. I'm going to be talking to you guys in there every day. So it's going to be an Away Days WhatsApp group. All you have to do is tell me your WhatsApp address, or actually it can be a Twitter DM conversation, whichever works best for you. But we'll be put into an exclusive Away Days WhatsApp group, so I can talk to you guys and you can tell me your feedback on all the videos first. Also, you guys are going to be getting access to the videos first out of everyone. So everyone in the top 3 tiers, basically every Patreon person, if I ever upload an away day at like 12 AM on a Sunday because I get back so late, that'll be made live for like a few hours early for the Patreon people. You're probably thinking, oh well, why do they get it early? Because we still watch your content. My content will always be free, but if I'm getting home at 1 in the morning and the video, I end up getting up at 3 AM, no one's up to watch that. So the Patreon people have a few hours in case they are up in the morning to watch the video. And also these midweek uploads, or these extra bonus uploads, this is a Saturday right now, I know, but these extra bonus uploads, say for today's video, I will have this actually uploaded a few days before, but you guys will see it on the Saturday. So what I'll do for the patrons is they can have access to it 24 hours early as well. And also for the top tier, there's going to be one more live stream per month. So it's going to be an exclusive top tier Patreon live stream per month. So you guys will be like 4 of you or 5 of you in there, just talking to people, have a conversation for an hour and a half, once a month, every month. And I feel, yeah, I made the Patreon tiers a lot fairer now, and you guys can also get behind it and support it in a lot greater way. So hopefully you guys really like these ideas. Remember, if you are a current Patreon, you need to change your thing now. And also, there has obviously been brand deals, and obviously we're going to get more brand deals as the channel goes forward. What I'm going to do every month is, if there's a brand deal that's coming to me, I'm going to disclose it to all the patrons and tell them exactly what X and Y are with the brand deals, so they know but where the money is for them, and they're going to be like, oh well, he went to this game, so technically there wasn't any Patreon money spent on that game. And basically every week there's going to be a weekly Patreon update telling you guys what the current bankroll is for the Patreon and where my plans are to go for the next games, because I feel like we did a load of games last season, we reached out to far places, but there's still some Patreon money left over from this season, and I feel like you guys should be more in the know about that and like where we're putting it, because I feel like some people have accused me of stealing it and farming it and doing whatever with it. And also, finally, if you are a patron from this season, I've sent you all an email anyway, but if you do wish to be refunded, then I'm going to be putting a refund scheme in eventually to refund you all the money. You don't have to do it on, but yeah, that's an option. If you have enjoyed the video, be sure to leave it a like. If you're new around here, subscribe. And yeah, anyone donating to the Patreon, I can't stress enough how huge it actually is for the channel. Without the Patreon, there will be no away days. It's got 24,000 subscribers right now, but that is not a living. I uploaded the video a few days ago, and it earned me 10,000 views, got me 99p, because the way the CPM is, right? You guys all know that. You know all this stuff. You know this is not my job. If you know the channel, you know how YouTube works. This is not my job. It's a hobby, and hopefully you guys can continue to support that. But yeah, thank you all so much. I love you all so much for the way you supported last season. That's not me saying, oh, I love you, like with a blank face on. I genuinely mean it. So thank you all so much, and I'll see you all on Tuesday.